I decided to stop buying more single family houses. This year changed me big time. Moving to a new state, starting over in a whole new market, and facing challenges that pushed me out of my comfort zone more than ever before. But through all the struggles, I've grown. And today, I want to share what I've learned, what's next for my business, and why I'm more focused than ever on creating a life I truly love. Stick around because if you're on your own growth journey, you're going to want to hear this. I wanted to give just an update since moving to Utah. We're just about coming up on 1 year since moving here. We moved here in January, and as I'm recording this, it's the week before Thanksgiving. November, I think today's the 21st. And I would say the first thing that I'm really grateful for, number one, in this transition year, actually I already knew this, and you guys know this too, it is extremely difficult to find friends as an adult. And you really have to put yourself out there in order to make friends. And if you don't have a place that you can intentionally go meet people, it'll be extremely difficult to find community. And community is so important. I don't know what I would do without community. And that was one thing that we knew when we moved out here. We needed to intentionally put time into finding community. And long story short, we went to a couple churches and ended up at this church. The first day we go there, they have a party where they talk about what their mission, what they believe in. And it was really cool because I'm tired of politics being more important than the gospel. And I felt like when we went to this church, the gospel was more important than the pastor's agenda. And so super grateful that we have a really solid community, especially when life is tough, dude. When business is coming crashing down, when your family life is coming crashing down, when your finances are coming crashing down, you don't know where to turn to. Obviously you have God, but you also want people that you can see God's love through. And that's what community is about doing life with other people. That has been a game changer for us. For me, I need that community around me. Second thing, business. We did flip a couple houses this year, which is great. We didn't get to hit what we wanted. The market was what it was. And so many people lost money. So many people were not able to sell their houses, still not able to sell their houses. And so with that, I decided to stop buying more single family houses. The reality is, what I actually want to do is buy something so much larger. And I know that that's going to come next with time. Because the reality is it costs a lot of money to run a business. And it costs a lot of money to make these videos. I'm not the one editing these videos. I'm not the one posting it and doing a lot of work. I'm just the one in front of the camera and coming up with the strategy. The execution is not me at all. And anyway, it costs money. And so obviously if I'm not buying houses, then I need to do something else. And so recently, I've launched a new business where I am helping small real estate investors scale their business by outsourcing to typically overseas people. And essentially what we're going to do is we're going to sit down and talk about everything that's going on in your business. What are you taking care of? What don't you want to take care of? We're going to go ahead and build out the systems and processes, document it all, and hire somebody. That way I can step out and you can run your business. I've done this for brokers, investors, and for myself when it came to construction management, content, and social media, and the sales process. And so I'm excited because I already have a client that I'm working with to help build these systems and processes. And now I want to put this out in the open to help more people. Especially when you only have 0 to 10 deals, you're struggling. You're in the day-to-day. You're wearing so many hats, and it's time for you to start taking some of those hats off and delegating it to someone else. And so this is what I want to help people with. If this sounds like you, hit me up on Instagram, RealStaceyJohnson. Shoot me a DM. Let's chat. Let's schedule a Zoom so we could talk more. So as far as business goes, that's really what is coming up next, because the truth is that I want to buy something so much larger. But in order to do this, I'm going to need quite some money, because I want to buy it with my own money. I want to do this. I want to buy a seller finance RV park within an hour of Zion. So if anybody knows anybody who's selling that, or knows anybody for sale, anybody who owns that kind of RV park, I'd love to talk with them, especially if it's a mom and pop who like doesn't even have any type of marketing whatsoever. But yeah, that's what's up with business. And the last thing I want to talk about when it comes to moving from Utah is really my journey of figuring out what I really want. I'm sure a lot of you guys noticed that my Instagram and YouTube is not RealStacey anymore. It's actually RealStaceyJohnson. And that's very purposeful, because the truth is I'm not just about real estate. I have so much more things about me, more so than real estate. And so it was time that I really changed my personal brand to more of me, to show you guys who I truly am as a person. And as you saw, like, do more videos like this where I'm just spilling out my thoughts. And when it comes to content, you're going to see a lot more of journal style, taking you along for some journeys so that you can be taken through the journey. Because the truth is I realize a recurring theme of my life has been that I design a life that I want to live. And in engineering school, there was no senior design project that I liked. I tried a bunch of different ones and realized I liked none of them. So I ended up creating my own and hired 50 undergraduate engineers to design and build a solar race car completely powered by the sun. That was super fun. I was super fired up about it. And so that's what I want to be fired up is. I want to be fired up about telling you guys my thoughts, sharing with you guys along the journey, and showing you that you can also design a life that you want to live. Step into who God is really calling you to be. And that's where I am in this journey, is realizing that I love creating these systems and processes and helping people. And this is a great avenue to be able to do that while also working remote and being able to travel and being able to live life on my own terms. And so I hope that throughout this journey, throughout this video, I inspire you to do the same. And again, it costs a lot of money to make this free content. So please like and subscribe. Love you guys. Aloha. Hey, watch this video next. YouTube really thinks you're going to like it.